I have never seen a team so locked in than the LA Clippers. This team knows exactly what they need to do. They know exactly how they need to play, and they are executing at the highest level possible. Tonight, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and Big Zoo were unbelievable. I mean, these guys put up some stat lines. Look at this high pick and roll we're going to get here between Big Zoo and James Harden. All we're trying to do is initiate a little bit of a premature switch from Anthony Davis, and then if we get that, we find an angle to the basket, knowing that both of their bigs are at the top of the key, which means in that paint, there is no shot blocking ability coming from the weak side or the strong side either, right? So that is perfect. That is what we love to see. We generate this switch. Now look at the leverage Zoo gets here. We have a great pass. We're gonna boom, get our guy to overcommit and then end up getting a wide open layup. This team, like I said, they're locked in. They know what they need to do, and right now they're on a tear, getting into rhythm at a perfect time. Currently ranking about 7th in the playoff standings right now, but they can get up there, man. They could get up to number 6, number 5, number 4, number 3. And this win starts that. Let's dive into some film. Let me show you how they got this win and how I think they might go on an incredible run. Let's break it down. All right, here's a big time play, and I want to show you a couple of ones that I love here for Kawhi Leonard. We're going to start with an away screen. Now, what an away screen is, guys, is basically when your big man or anybody, the screener, is facing away from the ball, sending Kawhi Leonard off this thing quickly to catch around his area of the floor. Now, we all know Kawhi Leonard has a couple of areas on the floor, and if we're being quite honest, it's all the mid-range. If he gets to this spot, anywhere within that area and it's a one-on-one, you already lost. Good luck. You better send two. So what happens here, he gets that one-on-one matchup, he gets a nice little push floater, he gets it to go, right? And then the very next play down the floor, we get him in a one-on-one situation on this left side. Look at the opportunity, right? Again, when he gets in these situations, good luck. That's to go. This guy is incredible in terms when it comes to getting and choosing his spots on the floor. Man, he executes so well. But let's talk about more about some of the defensive plays this team had today, man. I mean, it was unbelievable. Now, before we get into this next play, another big one here by Kawhi Leonard. Do me a big favor, guys. Hit that like button if you want more Clipper breakdowns throughout the entirety of the season. And if tomorrow you guys want a part 2, let me know by commenting down P2, right? Help let me know that not only are you guys enjoying the videos, but you want more going forward. Lastly, make sure you guys subscribe. It is free. It does not cost anything to join the family. And we're going to be covering the Clippers all season and the playoffs. So join the family. Now, we're going to set up what you call a DHO for the Dallas Mavericks. Now, what does this mean? Essentially, we're going to have the ball. We're going to hand it off with the screen from Anthony Davis to Klay Thompson. We're trying to read the big and probably stop and pop a 3 right off this thing, right? But instead of that, look at Kawhi Leonard. His intensity, right? The int is insane. The way these guys are playing on-ball defense with the pressure, man, it is so fun to watch. Look at this, man. It's beautiful to watch. I'm excited. All right, here's another play I absolutely love. First thing we notice is they're going to send a double team on Big Zoo because he was able to just straight up dominate the Dallas Mavericks tonight. So they send 2 from the top side. Now, whenever you draw that initial double team, you get the defense in what I like to call a blender, okay? Now, whenever a team is in a blender, it essentially means that they're stuck in rotation because once that double team happens, now you're playing 3-on-4 basketball pretty much for the rest of the possession unless they're able to reestablish their coverage, right? So right here, we're going to fill the lane. We're going to spread this court out just a little bit. You're going to see James Harden fill the lane, right? Now, Zoo's going to find James Harden at the top of the key. Now, the defense is in what I like to call ball watching mode, right? Now, look at everybody staring at the basketball. And when you get this, you see great rotation, or not rotation, but great off-ball movement by this offense. And Derrick Jones, he's going to sneak right behind this defense, and James Harden's going to say, I'm throwing that thing up. Beautiful job. I mean, the ball movement for this team is incredible right now. And again, you can tell they are locked in. They know they need to win this game. Also, look at Big Zoo here. instead of just giving up and saying, all right, I'm going to let that lob happen, look at him wall off the defender so Caleb Williams can't get back into this play and maybe stop this from happening. I love the way this team is playing right now, man. Let's go. All right, here's another big time play, this time by the defense. We get this high pick and roll, right? We're going to roll the big to the basket. We're going to come off this thing, apply all the pressure to Big Zoo here. But this is when you need to be creative, because if you allow this 2-on-1 situation to happen off the screen as Kawhi's fighting over, you're going to just get an easy lob to this weak side, right? But what we notice here about this Clippers defense is they're very instinctual. Look at Chris Dunn on this strong side wing actually fight over, get his hand onto the basketball, and rip it away. For getting out in transition. Right now, he could have easily been like, all right, I'm going to, not run down the floor. My guys have a 2-on-2 opportunity here. Ultimately, they screwed up just a little bit, but end up still finding Kawhi for the dunk. Again, defense leads to offense, and that is a big-time bucket and a big-time play for this Clippers team, man. Look how close that is, but hey, let's go. Here's another one. Look at Kawhi. So we're going to draw a lot of attention to that top side, force this ball out of Klay's hands. We're playing really good defense. Now, I don't understand, because we're in a really tough situation where Norman Powell is covering point A and point B with Caleb Martin and also PJ Washington, but Kawhi Leonard, all he's doing is reading Klay Thompson's eyes, right? A lot of the times, the playmaker, the ball handler will tell you where they want to go with the basketball by just using their eyes, right? So Kawhi looks down, he thinks he's finding a wide open, low post offensive player, and then boom, right? People underestimate how lengthy and how big Kawhi Leonard's arms and his hands are. And now we get out into transition. Now, what's good about getting out into transition is we never allow defenses to fully set up in their half-court set, right? We have 5 guys coming, they got 5 guys coming, but nobody's set up exactly where they want to be. And Kawhi Leonard's able to stop on a dime because they backed up a little bit too far, and we drain a 3 in transition. Again, you can watch this film over and over again. The one thing that really stood out to me was their ability to create offensive opportunities just by getting steals, by getting good defensive possessions. And again, in this game, that is exactly what they showed us. And to win playoff games, to win series, you need to be a good defensive team. And tonight, yeah, they played Dallas, who's banged up, but man, they were playing great basketball defensively. All right, here will be one of the last plays we break down as Bogey comes off this pick and roll from Ben Simmons. We're trying to initiate a little bit of a switch here. Let's see if we can get it. So Bogey gets that screen. We generate that switch momentarily. Okay, now we have it. This is beautiful. So what Bogey's going to do, up fake, get his guy up in the air, kick it quickly over to Kawhi Leonard. Now that big is outside of the paint on this defender, now we know that, hey, down low, not only do we have a matchup that we like here, but that's one less shot blocker down low. So Kawhi Leonard's going to say, oh, okay, bet, perfect. He's going to get to that middle area, knowing that if Derek Lively overcommits, we have a 3-pointer in Bogey. So one thing I say all the time on this channel is whenever Kawhi Leonard is in this mid-range area one-on-one, he's going to score the ball. He's almost unguardable, right? Because what he's able to do is post up, pump fake, fade away, mid-range, get it to go. Look at the fake spin. I don't know why I said pump fake, but look at the fake spin, right? Whoop, act like we're going to go inside. Just kidding. Get all that power onto the left foot of Martin, and then boom, fade away. Beautiful job. Once again, this team's amazing. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family, turn on post notifications. Man, James Harden, 29 points, 14 dimes, 7 rebounds. Big Zoo, 25 points, 10 rebounds, 11 of 11 from the field. And then Kawhi Leonard, 29 points, 12 of 19 from the field, 3 of 5 from downtown. This team is on a tear. See you in the next one. Peace.